you are doing quite impressive work. I have visited a couple of your labs today also, and then you are covering all aspects that is like needed for sustainable future. And we see that there are lots of potential for like making long term collaboration in different fields by having this interdisciplinary research. So I think you are doing quite a lot. So that's my view. So we will have like lots of collaboration in future. That's my perspective. So based on your research activity. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you also on my behalf on the friendly and warm visit here. Like on topic wise, I think for me, coming from the quantum computing, some like building some courses or some student exchange in this area would be interesting to work on in the future. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't able to be here yesterday, but today I was impressed about laboratories and facilities and the research that you do here, and especially all 6G and other technologies for example, for energy optimization. I'm sure that we can continue discussions on those topics, and there will be very interesting possibilities.
Thank you very much for your nice hospitality. Especially, she has been always very much on time. So I think we kept the discipline. I really am very impressed. The word MET in true sense is existing here. So it's a human world. That's what I learned from here. And I can say it's a world-class university, definitely. You focus on teaching, research, innovations, and also design. So this is what university is about. And we were creating younger generations. That's what is our duty to do. So maybe after a few years, we will all be retired, but the younger generations will take care of it. As regards the projects or proposals or collaboration, I think there are many avenues that our colleagues have already found. And I think that it's also possible to look for storage and transportation of hydrogen. And we can find common grounds on that. This we discussed in the morning also. And also we have some research going on artificial intelligence or microstructures also, or metallic materials. So that can be one area that can be very, very impressive, because I see just now I visited, and it was my daughter is also working with artificial intelligence for same thing like they showed. So, and also for cyber security. She's mainly in cyber security. So it is anything can do with that. So this is a very important area, and we have Nandana, who is more important for this, not me anyway. But being a metallurgist, I think we need materials to take care of those hydrogen-based things. So I think we have to find common ground. So, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was a very, well, it is still ongoing. So nice visit. And it's very nice to know that I think Haris and one other, what's your name? Ekta, they are here, and that I did not know actually. I have been here actually. I was here in 2005, 20 years ago. At the time, I was working at the Asian Institute of Technology. I met both, I think, president and his son at that time. And I had recent past talked in this SPIN conference as a keynote speaker. And I think on Thursday, our director of this flagship, he will be talking, Mattila Tavaho. He is coming here actually. So there are a couple of areas in our close to our area that we can explore collaboration. I talked with Dr. Ashwani Dubey, and of course with the AI Center, I think they are doing things that are close to us, but okay, maybe in slightly different areas, but we can try to explore possibilities there. And there's just last we met one student who is working in this fall detection. We had actually worked on that We have some things going on in that. So there are then a couple of areas actually where we can collaborate on, and we are very much closely working with the Indian government initiative, Bharat 6G Alliance. Actually, we had a meeting yesterday morning with all the government sector heads from the DST, DOT, and all those people. So we are anyway coming back, and we have a lot of connections in 6G. So we'll be working with actually different players in that. So hopefully this can be channeled also as well to Amity. Yeah, thank you.
All right, I want to thank also on my behalf for this great hospitality. I've enjoyed everything that I've seen here and experienced here, and I already have had really good discussions to maybe set up some new collaboration and to continue discussions when I'm back in Oulu. And also, I will leave some leaflets of 6 guest program here. So just to give for people who are interested more about the 6 guest program, and maybe contact me if you are interested for to find a good collaborators, because we certainly will have such, I'm sure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you once again from my behalf. So I have really enjoyed my visit. Thank you for taking such good care of us. From my own perspective, I'm actually positively surprised because my field is quite far from hydrogen, and I was kind of sitting here and thinking that let's see. But actually, I have had very good discussions here with a couple of people, and I see that the best area from my perspective with collaboration comes through, let's say, societal impact. Also, now I lost my words. Yeah, so application areas, for example, related to hydrogen, and when we are talking about end users, for example, so it kind of, where the closer we go to the application, then or kind of starting to think what this means to society, what this could mean for individual people and users, like ordinary people like all of us in our everyday life. Then I would say that I'm like, hi, let's do something fun together. Yeah, but okay, thank you so much.
Yes, of course. I would like to thank everybody, of course, on behalf of the whole delegation. I think we've had 2 very interesting, very exciting, very fruitful days here at Amity. So huge thanks on behalf of us, but also on behalf of our university leadership, who, like I mentioned yesterday, are very supportive of the partnership. I think there is potential in, like mentioned yesterday as well, a lot of our research strengths match. We have a lot of interests around global challenges and related fields. So I think there's certainly a lot of potential for collaboration outside of hydrogen as well. And this morning, when we had a conversation with the Vice Chancellor, we agreed already some concrete actions in terms of taking forward developments of collaboration in education. So looking at student opportunities, student exchanges, short-term visits for students, potentially some research internships, and of course started to talk about the double degree, PhD double degree in hydrogen-related research, but also potentially in some other areas. So I think opportunities are endless, really, and I think we're just looking forward to making kind of concrete plans from this day forward. So thank you.
I think we will have Boss at last. No, last before that, because Boss will speak at the last.
Ekta, can I?
Yes, sir.
Can I?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
We are anyway waiting for VC ma'am.
Okay. Because we have to realize that gap. I think let's wait for DC. No, in the meantime, I think our faculty, if they would like to make any comment, any comment. Harish.
I can say something.
I think you go by the
I'm
agenda,
also
please.
part of University of Olu and part of Olu, so I can say a few words from both the sides. So when I was working at University of Olu, obviously it was very nice. Marco, he's very nice boss. He just gives you the freedom to do whatever you want to do. So when I was coming here, I was little skeptical because we know Indian culture and how Finnish culture and Indian culture are different. But to my surprise, all the members here, I'm not gonna say the names. I might miss some, but everybody sitting here and Dr. Shefali's team, VC ma'am, founder sir, I think everybody has been very supportive for us, for me and Harish, and the transition for us was very smooth. So, and with this visit, I guess we can take the collaboration forward and we can actually do, we are already doing some steps. So, I hope we take this forward and this goes long way ahead. So, yeah, that's from my side.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, first of all, for believing in me from both sides, from University of Oulu, especially Professor Marco Uttula, and also from Amity University side. Because the kind of freedom I got from Professor Marco Huttula there, the similar freedom I actually got here as well. And probably that is the reason I could do whatever I did actually. And this kind of support is really kind of needed to execute, let's say, this kind of international collaboration in a long term wise. So, yeah, ma'am is here. We can start now the process.
Dr. Tandon is our additional provost and lead bioscience and biotechnology. In the morning when we were having the discussion, he could not come. So I thought that let him be here now.
Welcome, VC ma'am, and welcome all of you. So, just before your arrival, we were actually discussing, and the delegation shared their thoughts on their visit to MIT University. And obviously, many new areas have emerged, and how different, apart from the hydrogen sector, how we can collaborate on different research areas as well as education. So, now I would like to invite you, ma'am, to share your insights on the significance of global academic partnership.
Uh, it was really wonderful to have delegation of University of Oulu at MIT University. The best thing of this visit was that we already have a strong relationship. First, in the form of presence of two of you at MIT, and secondly, that what we have done for the Center of Excellence, MNRE, and also the MIT Business School has already signed the MOU with Oulu University for the in the management domain. And since yesterday, the delegation is visiting the various facilities. We had excellent presentations from both the sides. That way, we can explore the possibility of collaborations in the area of research. This morning, we had wonderful discussions for academic collaborations, whether it is the joint PhD or dual PhD, or the student exchange, or the study abroad, or the joint master's program, or the dual undergraduate programs. So that means we have agreed that all these will do. Now comes the how fast we materialize it. That's very important. So we have to start the research. We have been having the discussion for long. But if we have to start the academic collaborations, I think this is the best time when we discuss at length. So we start from the next academic session when it comes for the doctoral program. Because to offer the doctoral program, there are the specific conditions of regulatory bodies of both the countries. And doctoral program being the highest qualification and research intensive qualification, and we must maintain the sanctity of that research program and adhere to norms of both the countries. And we had the online discussion about this also a few weeks back. So a that we should work for that in which discipline we will offer the doctoral program, then how that doctoral program will be funded, and what duration they will spend in Olu University or in Amity University. I'm not talking the only the Amitians. I'm talking about the student who are enrolled in Olu University, that they are coming to India campus also, and how their you know research will be funded. That's very important. So therefore we need to decide the discipline and the semesters in which they will come, the coursework, all kind of things. And I've given this task to Dr. Sunita Ratan. I said Dr. Sunita Ratan, and now Dr. Tandon has come because he heads the research in our university when it comes to doctoral programs. I require Dr. Tandon that you please sit with Dr. Sunita Ratan. And Harish has been the coordinating person, that we decide quickly the discipline what Olu University will be offering, and then we match with our discipline here and finalize the memorandum of agreement, MOA. MOU we already have, memorandum of agreement only for doctoral program. For PG program and the UG program it will be separate because their regulatory requirement and all those are very different. So, and then the student exchange program, when we look at a joint degree, when we look at, there can be n number of models. So we have to see, because what we discuss, because Olu University's academic session begins in September and our academic session begins in July. That means the odd semester is not the right semester for any semester exchange. And the best is the even semester, which starts in January in Olu University and starts in December in Amity University. So very well our students can go to Olu University, and Olu University students can come and join even in January 1st week. They will not have much loss. So therefore we need to deliberate, discuss again which master's program or the which bachelor program, and that will take a longer period. Research or doctoral program is not going to take that long time to decide. Only we have to decide the discipline, and there will be the same guidelines when it comes to irrespective of the discipline. Whereas in the UG PG program, you have to do the course mapping. If it is the BSc applied physics or applied chemistry or biotechnology or any other discipline, so a lot of course mapping is required. So that's the way the those faculty they need to meet each other online, share the program structure, then agree, okay, we will do this. So that will take slightly longer time. So that's the when it comes to academic programs, and there are a lot of fundings are also available, but efforts need to be made for those funding also, where the Olu University can apply, where Amity can be the co-applicant. So many things can be done. So that's the separate process. But the research, the way we already have initiated for the Center of Excellence uh, for hydrogen power, and having the since yesterday discussions, there are other disciplines are also there, and that I would request our FST and our domain of science and technology, others, please start now finalizing, because now we know the which all the domains we can collaborate. Again, the research is something, it has to happen faculty to faculty. So therefore that having the, for that joint research, we must have the faculty identified from both the universities and the areas in which we will work. And I'm very sure that this visit uh, is, going to bring the outcomes for both the universities. And because at the end, every university looks at what is in it for my university or what is in it for me. When it meets the requirement of the both sides, the excitement and comes in the both sides, and the outcomes are always amazing. So I'm really looking forward that this visit will translate into a number of new collaborative opportunity between the two universities. And I suggest this momentum, which has begun, should continue. So, Shefali, you have a lot of responsibility. Harish, you have a lot of responsibility. Ekta, you have a lot of responsibility apart from our first year, Dr. A.K. Singh, Dr. Neeraj Sharma, our Dean, Dr. Sunita Ratan, our additional Pro VC, Dr. Tandon, and Dr. V.K. Jain, and many other faculty who are not present here. Each one of us have the responsibility from this side, and this big team, the delegation which have come from Olu University, they have equally responsibility for their universities. And I think I'm sure that the Olu University team agrees that they're taking back a lot of opportunity for themselves. And Professor Marco, I'm really, really thankful to you when we had the online meeting with you, and also Ms. Katja. It has been wonderful to have all of you here, and look forward working together for the benefit of the youth, for the benefit of the society, and also the benefit of our both the universities. So thank you very much, and look forward having you again at Amity, and we will also be coming to Olu University. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your thoughts on how we can take forward this partnership. As we approach the culmination of this fruitful collaboration visit, I invite Dr. Neeraj Sharma to deliver the concluding remarks.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Madam, for your comments and way forward. It's actually Harish and Ekta, because of them that the University of Olu team is here. So we are thankful, very grateful to both of you who have been, very instrumental in bringing this. And we have been able to submit the MNRE, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy proposal. That is how we began with, but now it has expanded to many areas and many folds. I have tried to conclude maybe in 2 minutes in two ways. One is the specific and immediate, what can we do together? And one is a general and futuristic, what the two universities can do. The very first thing is a delegation from MIT University may visit the Olu University, which I think Katya knows about it, and also use the Olu University's exchange program for faculty visit and carry out research there. There we can use the strategic funding. I think Olu University has some strategic funding available for travel and organize joint seminars and workshops. It's not just in the hydrogen research, but in other domains and other areas as well. Uh, and as and also interdisciplinary research on quantum computing. Some of these are futuristic in their research domain and area. So some of them is interdisciplinary research initiative. I think the members from Olu University has talked about it. Madam Vice Chancellor has already spoken about the courses, the students exchange, the study abroad, the joint master's program, doctoral degree programs, joint doctoral degree programs, in which discipline, funding, duration at each university and so on has been very aptly described. And she has also mentioned that in the next semester, that is the even semester, which starts in December here, and you are in January, we can collaborate together. We can start working on that. Then I think Olu University people also talked about energy optimization and 6G technologies, which we'll have to work upon together in future. That is a general and futuristic point. AI, materials, and cyber security. I think you talked about materials also. Program related to social impact. I think this is very important that when we talk about anything and everything under the sun, the social impact is important. And then global challenge and related field. And of course, the student, I've already spoken about that. So with this, I think these are the two categories in which we will concretize it in the immediate, actions and the futuristic and general actions. So with that, I think once again, thank everyone from Olu University. And this is, I think, we should work upon and which is, yeah, thank you.
Dr. Neeraj Sharma. Dr. Neeraj Sharma. What I suggest, we, if not today, maybe we can have immediately the meeting again, where we can develop the timelines also. That can be the online meeting, we can have the timelines. So it will be easy to both the university to work, okay, what we are doing the first, what we are doing the next. The timeline will be very important. And that will be the review also for us, that whether we are as per the timeline or we are behind or ahead. Yeah. Because the Honorable Founder President always says that, outcome is very important. And outcome is always linked with the timeline also. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, the whole Amity University and ma'am for hosting us in here, and the hospitality has been really awesome, and when we are grateful for that. It has been extensive, even exhaustive 2 days to see your research, to see your laboratories, and they are impressive. So we are very pleased to see also much more fields on the collaboration than what we are already doing. Maybe one word, the freedom and the leadership was discussed and mentioned. We speak of the academic freedom. This is the freedom of research, and this is the freedom for the interest of doing what you are interested and motivated to do, and where you are good at on it. And it comes, it's not a complete freedom, it comes with the framework, it comes with the defining the territory, and as the physicists would say, with the boundary conditions. So this is what we are also doing while being here, and meanwhile also having these boundary conditions for our collaboration, in which the freedom comes for the researchers to collaborate and build the collaboration. And this is as Haris was mentioning, the freedom of research. It's partly an illusion also, but this is a direction given and the placement on a direction. But then it works when it feels like a complete freedom. And this is, I see also, and I hear happening also in Amity University, and it's my pleasure to see that, and I really see a clear joint collaboration possibilities in future. And I will not go into details on the hydrogen part, but we heard and we have been identifying many fields, 6G, quantum computing, software issues, societal part, and even we shortly discussed of the I still bring it up, the ionospheric space research possibilities, which we should also look on the details. And in the practicalities, we already have established collaboration. It is much easier and clear to build on that when it's already taking place, and now we formalize, we set the boundary conditions and go forward and build a successful story. And maybe this is very shortly here to end in here, and I see a bright future for the Amity University of Oulu collaboration. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Marco. Now, I would request respected BC ma'am, Dr. A.K. Singh, Dr. Neeraj Sharma sir, to come forward and felicitate our guests. I request to firstly felicitate Professor Marco. Tandem sir, Jen sir, you also please come forward, sir. Harish, Ekta, Murthy sir, please, all of you please come forward.
Thank you very much.
We request to kindly felicitate Ms. Kaja.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I think it was
We request Dr. Varsha to please come forward. Please, ma'am. No, it's okay. I request all the members from University of Oulu to please come forward for the felicitation.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, the delegations.
Yes.
Dr. Mehti.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sir. Thank you. I think there should be. And then you can sign on there. Yes. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, may I request all the members of the delegation and MIT team to join for the lunch? हाँ? हरीश हरीश आपको धन्यवाद प्रस्ताव है जल्दी से Yes. You were telling Harish that you have to give the vote of thanks. So quickly you propose your vote of thanks. Yes.
So thank you very much. So everything comes to an end, and every end has a new beginning. So I believe this visit will lead to a new research and innovation, not only in the hydrogen area, but also in other potential areas like artificial intelligence and other field as well. So it is my great honor to deliver vote of thanks on this special occasion of the University of Oulu visit here at Amity University. On behalf of entire Amity University family, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the University of Oulu delegations, namely Professor Marco Huttula, Professor Matti Silveri, Professor Premanandana Rajatheva, Professor Mahesh Somani, Professor Varsa Srivastav, Professor Tuire Salu Normi, Sana Tuomela, Marianne Kenula. So I hope I took, and Katia Nimenen. So your visit has been a great source of inspiration, and we truly appreciate your insight, especially. So your visit has been a great of source inspiration, and we truly appreciate your insight, especially on the transformative potential of hydrogen technology, AI, and other potential areas. I sincerely thank our honorable founder president, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, for his visionary leadership that drives Ameti to excel and collaborate internationally in the hydrogen sector, in addition to the other areas. A special thanks to our VC ma'am, Professor Balvinder Shukla, Tandon sir, for their continuous support in fostering such impactful partnership. My heartful appreciation goes to Dr. William Selvamurthy, who is not available today, Dr. A.K. Singh, Dr. Neeraj Sharma, Dr. V.K. Murthy, for their immense support throughout the journey. I also thank Dr. Safali Kashyap and team, especially Isa ma'am, Sonal, Kamakshi, Avinash. They has been like great. Sometimes even I feel that I'm like working with them. A special note of gratitude to our esteemed scientist and researcher. Just to name a few, Dr. V.K. Jain, Dr. Sunita Ratan, Dr. Monalisa Mukherjee, and many more who are available here and also who are available online. And thank you very much for supporting us throughout the journey in the research area. I also extend my appreciation to the administrative staff, media, and IT team for their behind the scene support, and to the ASCO department for beautifully capturing the event. The organizing committee also deserve heartful appreciation for their meticulous planning and flawless execution. Finally, to the member of University of Oulu, we are truly honored by your presence and enthusiastic appreciation. We look forward to strengthening this partnership and working together towards a sustainable and energy efficient future. So thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you so much, Harish. Now I request the delegation and the team members to come forward and have the lunch together.